Everyone that we've talked to, every time we, go grab a Coke for lunch or whatever, people are like, oh my gosh, Target, we're so glad you're here. We've been waiting forever.
And now the wait is over. Target has officially arrived in Moore. But it wasn't an easy process. We'll show you how a lot of sweat and determination paid off in getting a Target store in Moore. And later,
we bring fashion and fun to the merchandise that we sell.
We'll take you inside the new Target store, learn about its unique features and what Target is doing for the local community. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. This popular coffee shop provides more than 100 drink options, from frappuccinos to caramel iced coffees to espressos and Tazo teas. It's one of the most recognizable companies on earth and now can be found inside the new Moore Target store. What pioneering coffee company is inside Moore's new Target? Stay tuned for the answer later in the show. Opening a small business is no small feat. Now imagine opening a big business, like a Target store. A massive building has to be built, then filled with merchandise, then staffed and managed, and everything has to be ready by opening day. Clearly, it's a lot of hard work.
It's been crazy chaotic, but fun all at the same time. Everything changes every day. That's kind of our joke at Target. The only thing constant is change.
But without partners in the city of Moore and a cooperative property owner in Fritz Farm, this latest addition to the Moore business community may never have happened. In fact, Target originally planned on coming to Moore a few years ago, but several hurdles derailed that development.
In 2007, we had been approached by another developer who does Target stores, and they were sent to Moore and our location to buy the site and to get a deal to put a Target there, and then they were going to bring in other retail development with that. Well, with the 2007, 2008, with the economy, all those kind of deals went by the wayside.
But as Moore continued to grow, Economic Development Director Deidre Ebry felt Moore was still the right fit for Target.
There's a ton of different levels when it comes to recruiting retail. So the very basic start was real estate. That's exactly, absolutely what drives a retailer to a location, is the real estate.
With the city's help, Target eventually purchased their plot of land on 19th Street and construction began. Once the building was completed, Target management went to work hiring a team.
We start about 19 weeks out, and each week we just have more or less a checklist that we work through on have we done this and this. Of course, our big events were a mini hire where we hired the supervisory staff for the store, and then we had a mass hire of where we hired the regular team members of the store. We're looking at around 171 team members on board right now.
When you go into a new market, you never really know how many people you're going to have to apply. So you don't know how aggressive you're going to have to be with that staffing situation. And we were really fortunate here. When we opened Yukon, we had an awesome applicant flow. And the 2 months before the store opened, we had, I think, 700 or 800 people that applied here. Before we actually got into the building, we had almost 1,000 people apply. And since we've been in the building for a month, we've had another 600 apply.
Once a team is put in place, the members get busy preparing the store for its grand opening. Overnight manager Jason Cathers calls it controlled chaos. He oversees team members who come in around 3 in the morning and begin unloading trucks full of merchandise. Boxes upon boxes roll down the conveyor belt as team members sort and stack the products.
We start from no merchandise, and it takes us about 3 weeks to get everything filled. So we take 2 trailers a day, every day. A lot of merchandise, a lot of stuff to be able to get out to the floor in a short period of time. So we work quickly and safely to get it all out and make it look good for the guest.
From clothing to food to pharmacy, team members work through the morning hours, making sure the shelves are full on opening day. In this case, their hard work went quicker than expected.
You know, we powered through it in about 3 weeks. We took almost 40 trucks, which 53 feet long, each one of those semi-trucks, and they were packed to the gills full. So we took 2 of those trucks every single day until we were full. So we actually finished a week early just because we wanted to make sure that we could put all the finishing touches, be ready to go for grand opening.
Of course, opening the store wouldn't be complete without a ribbon cutting. Target hosted a VIG, or Very Important Guest, night 4 days before grand opening to allow city and business leaders a chance to shop the new store. Target also presented checks to the city, Northmore Elementary School, and the United Way as an initial contribution to the community. And folks in Moore couldn't be more excited about seeing that famous Target symbol in town.
It is with anticipation and excitement that the city welcomes Target, the Moore Chamber welcomes Target, I welcome Target. We can't wait to get here to shop, spend our money, and to have Target be a great part of the Moore community.
Well, it's close. I mean, it's a lot closer. I mean, Norman was pretty close, but it's closer. I'm like 2 miles away. And Target's like my favorite store. I worked there for 20 years, so.
Well, one of the best things about Target is their stores look the same today as they will 10 years from now. They always upkeep them, they keep them looking great, and they have excellent variety.
And Target feels the community has already embraced them.
Everyone that we've talked to, every time we, go grab a Coke for lunch or whatever, people are like, oh my gosh, Target, we're so glad you're here. We've been waiting forever. All the city management that we've talked to has always been really supportive. Chamber of Commerce, everyone's, what can we do for you? Is there anything you need? What can we do?
Coming up next on Moore Business Spotlight, we'll take you inside the new Target store and learn what makes the Moore Target so unique. Also, find out how Target has already given back to the community before it even opened its doors. We'll be right back.
Moore, mostly because of the location. We live south side and we had a previous business there, and just looking around we found this was the best opportunity for us as far as the location goes. But we've been real happy down here. We found that Moore is very loyal to the businesses here, and that's played a big part in our success, I think. One thing we have noticed as far as grade schools go, we get more and more every year and be able to service more and more every year, but they've added 2 since we've been here, and that's helped us out a bunch. I didn't grow far outside of Moore. I'm from the south side, but never considered myself a Moore guy until we came down here, and it's been real good for us.
What famous coffee company is now available inside Moore's new Target store? The answer is Starbucks, making it the second Moore location to get a Starbucks coffee fix. Now that you've seen how Target came to Moore, you might be asking yourself, what makes Target, well, Target? What makes it different from other retailers in the area? To answer that question, you only need to take a walk through the new store on 19th Street. You'll find that Target offers its customers trendy designer merchandise for less.
We bring fashion and fun to the merchandise that we sell. We have several designers that we use, and we change them out constantly. And actually, at one time, a long time ago, Target had to kind of beg a designer. Now we have them lined out the door wanting to use Target as a means to sell their products and styles.
And in Moore, that fashion will pair with an expanded grocery section, which is unlike any Target store in Oklahoma. It's a new type of store for Target called P Fresh. Fresh stands for a grocery section similar to that of a Super Target. Moore's Target is the only P Fresh store in Oklahoma.
And it's kind of a hybrid between a Super Target and a regular GM Target, in that our grocery is almost double what's in a GM, but it is less than what's in a Super Target. We have a table of fresh produce, we have a table of bakery, we have a bunker, as we call it, cooler of fresh meats and everything else. We just don't have quite the assortment that a Super Target does.
Have a smaller model so you don't have to walk around, 3/4 of the earth to figure out what you need. You can come in, get all the stuff you need, get your prescriptions filled, be out, and it's perfect for the family who wants to just come in and do quick shop and get tonight's dinner, tomorrow's dinner, something for lunch, and be on out.
The combination of fresh grocery and hip merchandise make this Target a shopping destination that's hard to beat.
Huge advantage again to the people that see this as their neighborhood store. Everything they want is available at Target, and so it's really quick and easy to get here. It's open, it's friendly. 19th Street is booming and bustling, but it's still accessible. You can get here and you can get out of here, but we kind of wonder why you'd want to leave.
Target understood before it came to town that 19th Street would already be a shopping and dining destination. That makes space limited and means more competition. But that didn't seem to bother them. In fact, they welcomed it.
Now here in Moore, it's pretty well developed around this area, but I think we will just enhance that, and I think we'll see further retail growth here, which is fine with Target. We do not mind competition because, first of all, what it does is it makes Moore a destination point for people to come and shop.
And the addition of a Target means yet another draw for retailers to further benefit from the economic development sweeping the area.
Target really does add value to the other spots around them, and other retailers want to be there.
And customers want to be there too. At Target's very important guest night, the new store drew rave reviews from community and business leaders for its beautiful look and stellar merchandise. And they also recognized the impact Target would have on the community.
It's fantastic for the patrons of the city to have an opportunity to come shop in a Target. Obviously a nationwide brand, and it's just another company that keeps coming to Moore and making it an exciting place to live.
But will it be the grocery section that causes customers to come back?
Oh yes, yeah, because I've been using the one in Norman. That's where I've been getting all my groceries, so I'll come here now.
And you can expect, as long as Target's in Moore, you'll get that special attention from the guys and gals in red. Target places special emphasis on customer service, going the extra mile to help the customer.
We're really shooting for a very fast, fun, and friendly environment. Hopefully you're greeted. We like to greet everyone. Can I help you find something?
Going the extra mile for Target also means getting involved in the community. Before Target opened its doors, they donated money to Northmore Elementary School to purchase books for their library. They also donated over $6,000 to the United Way of Central Oklahoma. And this is on top of the other community grants Target provides in the Oklahoma City area. But their efforts did not stop at just donating money.
In May, even before the store was open, everybody that was on board for this store participated in our district community event where we all went down to the food bank. Oklahoma City stores provided over 1,500 hours of volunteer hours just at the food bank in that one day.
Each Target store tries to do a volunteer event once a month, whether it's at the local food bank or the United Way or wherever there's a need. Executive team leader Sarah Lucas said one of the things that drew her to Target was their emphasis on community involvement.
That's one of the things Target always tries to do, is be best in our community, and that's a great thing about Moore being, the only Target being in Moore, is that we can really make an impact in the community and do some volunteer events and do some things that are really going to help the community.
Target hasn't wasted any time getting involved in the community since the grand opening. Through partnership with the City of Moore, they provided supplies and staff for this year's National Night Out, even hosting a kickoff event the day before. It's something Target employees take pride in.
A lot of the volunteers come from Target. Target has a lot of volunteers that go out. Hundreds of thousands of volunteer hours every year across the country. So I know that Target's making a difference, and it's really cool to be a part of that.
For more about Target, consult the following contact information.